Start with a set of training sticks. We're going to do my standard salutation for intro to class. Anyone who comes in after can, join in wherever. Take your sticks, put them over your left forearm, holding them in your left hand. Reason for this is kind of a sign of respect. One of the things that I was taught is not to point your stick in a way that is disrespectful or threatening. Not that anybody's really doing that in the training environment, but just a matter of tradition. Left hand. All right, step back with your right foot, drop to your right knee. Take one of your sticks and go towards your head. Say, I seek for knowledge, making this roof here. Tapping the ground, lifting your hand. With the right down, left up. I give my respect. Stand up. Put your hand over your heart with the tip forward over your right. I give my loyalty. Put your stick here. I'm ready. Over the wrist here. And then feet together, slide it up. I execute. Salutation comes from KunTao Kali. 3 systems that I rely on when teaching Kali is Inosanto-LaCoste Kali, KunTao Kali, and Regina Illustrissimo. So as a warm-up drill, we're going to go with one stick right now. I need somebody with a stick to come up here so I can demonstrate what we're going to do. We're going to do a simple 4 count. You mind standing right here? All right, so I'm going to go high, low, and then I'm going to come back high, low. And we're making a simple circle. Continue, high, low, high, low, high, low. Tap, and then continue, 1. And we're making a simple circle, and it stops at the bottom, and it returns to the top. And let's just start with this drill right now. And then out of this, we're going to kind of work some stuff out of this, all right? Go ahead and line back up. Before we start up, there's 2, 2, 2. So let me talk about what I'm doing today. I'm doing what I call like street grappling. There was a study of around 400 street fights. Well, there's a couple of different statistics. Come on in. Go ahead and join us. We bowed in. We already started, but whenever y'all want to line up over here. So statistically speaking, I think it's like 87 to 93% of all fights are mass attack and weapons. That means around 10% of fights are, mano-a-mano, one-on-one. So if you're training for an MMA style fight where it's you and one other person, that's a low percentage of what you're going to experience in a fight. Now, mass attack might be a guy's fighting somebody and his girlfriend jumps on the guy's back, right? Mass attack could be multiple opponent scenarios. You're in a bar, somebody bumps your chest, your friends respond, their friends respond. And weapons can be a permutation of everything from a knife to a handgun, the whole variety of weapons from a broken bottle, all that kind of stuff. What are the 2 most common weapons used in a weapons-based environment? Does anybody have an idea? Knife. What kind of knife specifically? Used tactically or actually? You would have a folding knife. The most common knife is a big kitchen knife. Because people, when they attack somebody, they want the big scary thing. Well, a lot of times nearest, but they also grab the one that's big and scary. The second most common is a handgun. And then, of course, there's impact weapons of all varying sizes and shapes and stuff. So I like to always focus what I do on: stick, knife, empty hand, gun, stand-up, and grappling. Because these are all components of an actual fight, different permutations of it. So we're going to cover varying degrees of all these components, and we're going to get into grappling with the stick, grappling with the knife, grappling with the gun, street grappling. So I preface it with, you know, mass attack and multiple opponents, that's the same way to say the same thing twice. Mass attack and weapons are something you're going to experience in a street fight situation. So we're going to deal with kind of the different ranges and ways to deal with that. I'd like to cover a little bit of all of it. Let's go ahead and go. I just was kind of prefacing. I want to show Tyler just the drill we're going to do real quick, the entry drill, the simple 4 count. And then out of that, we're going to start working some stuff out of it, right? So I'm doing just a simple 4 count, high, low, high, low. Right, and I just want you guys to partner up, and we're going to start working on that 4 count. Out of that, we're going to work some other stuff.